Hi there, you're welcome to your program. Let's talk about it with Ocho Igbanoe. And today on the program, we are going to be looking at a topic that is not often talked about. We don't really talk about it, we don't make noise about it, but it's a very important topic, and that is the silent pressure on African fathers. Now, let me begin by asking this question. How many of you have bothered to ask your husband or your father, are you okay? I know I will not get straight answers to that question. And many people will be even asking, wondering, why should I ask if he's okay? No. You see, when an African father is quiet, we say he's strong. And when an African father doesn't complain, we say he's responsible. And when he carries the burden alone, we say he is a real man. But nobody bothers to check on him to know if he's fine. Now let's look at the silence pressure an African father carries around. The first and foremost pressure is the financial pressure, providing for the family, even when the economy is stable or not. You have to provide for your family. That's one pressure. Supporting extended family members who at times have this entitlement mentality that it's your right to take care of us, whether they merit it or not. Comparing themselves to other men. These are under financial stress. And then we have the emotional isolation. No safe place to talk. A father cannot talk in the sitting room where children are sitting to say, oh, sweetheart, this issue is giving me concern. How do I get money for these children's fees? No safe place to talk about. Even at times in the presence of their wives, they cannot complain, they cannot say anything. They just want to bottle it up while they struggle to put food on the table. And then the fear of being disrespected is also under the emotional isolation. They don't want to show themselves as weak men, as irresponsible men. And then the third one is marital expectation. You are my husband, you are supposed to take care of me and the children. Yes, but please show understanding to this man that is doing everything possible to make sure you and the children get the best. And then parenting pressure. Raising successful children. My children must be successful. My children must do better than I have done. These are pressures that fathers carry on that weigh them down at times. And then discipline, trying to discipline them without being too harsh. It's also a pressure. And then you have to be present, whether you have to go and hustle or not, you still have to be in their lives present. When they are going out on outings, you have to be there. And these lead to side effects that things that they affect the man that at times gets them breakdown. The first thing is anger and irritability. When you see your husband come home getting angry, getting irritated easily, please calm down and talk to him. Find out. I'm sure he's going through some pressure. And we have the emotional distancing. They distance themselves from the children because they don't want the children to see that they are weak. Dangerous of it. Depressed fathers that are under pressure, they at most of the time develop high blood pressure, and it's a very dangerous trend that can lead to their death. So those are the effects of the pressure on African fathers. We have said it before: the fear of being thought weak, the fear of being thought irresponsible, the fear of being disrespected. We also have this cultural pride. I am a man. Men don't break, men don't complain. That is one of the reasons why men don't complain when they are going through pressures, so that somebody can even step in to help. There's this thought of who will solve the problem if I do not. These are some of the reasons why African fathers suffer silently without reaching out to their spouses for assistance. And the solution, the first and foremost, is for the wives. Learn to appreciate verbally. Not saying it in your mind, I know my husband is trying. No, you speak it out. Make him know that you appreciate his sacrifices. Same goes to the children. Make your daddy know that you appreciate every sacrifice that he has made for you. This will encourage them. This will even lift the pressure a bit from them when they know that the people they are breaking their backs for appreciate what they are doing. And also create room for safe conversation as a spouse. Learn to talk with your husband so that when he's going through pressure, when he's finding it difficult meeting up with his responsibility, he can talk with you and you will step in to help out. At least we, the women, we are called helpmates. And then you do not weaponize vulnerability for women who don't work. Don't say, when you are looking for something from them and they can't give you, it's because I'm not working now. Is that not why you are doing this to me? No, do not. For children, strive to do well in your academics. Make sure you come out tops. When you come out in flying colors, your father will do everything possible to give you the best. So these are ways of stopping this pressure. And for communities, please normalize men's mental health. Let's have places where men can come together and talk about their mental health. Because most of these men you see around, they suffer a lot. They bottle up a lot. They bottle so much inside a lot that you don't know that they are going through a lot like that. And then create and encourage support groups for fathers. Let them have a place they will gather, not in beer parlors anyway. Let them have a place they will gather to talk about issues, and you'll be able to provide social help, uh, professional help for them. And the call to action here, remember, strong men also need support. Providers also need to be provided for. Protectors also need protection. So please don't just celebrate fathers for what they provide. See them, hear them, check on them, love them, show appreciation, and they will be happy and the pressures they are going through will be lifted. So now let me ask you a question. Who is checking on a father today? Thank you for listening to us. It's me, your regular anchor, Ochua Ibanoi. See you next time. And please don't forget to like, share, send us your comments. We would like to discuss this. Some fathers there might be going through some pressures. They want to discuss with us. Please throw it open and let's talk about it. See you next time.